A brand new Nintendo Direct leak is now making rounds on the internet for the month of September, and with September being a common month for Nintendo Directs to air, and Mario's 40th anniversary happening to fall in the same month, it seems inevitable that a Nintendo Direct would take place. So in today's video, I'm gonna dive right into that leak. Let's get started. So this information comes from NintendoLife.com with the headline saying, quote, "Rumor, a Nintendo Direct is reportedly coming ahead of Mario's 40th anniversary." And the article says, quote, "A Nintendo Direct is reportedly on the way, and it will be taking place mid-September." The claim originally came from Switchforce over on X, but VGC also heard from multiple sources that a presentation is planned for the 12th of September. If that's the case, it'll be taking place the day before the 40th anniversary of Super Mario Bros. They go on to say, quote, "The 12th is a Friday, which is a bit unusual for a Direct, but Nintendo has previously held presentations on the last working day of the week, with the most recent being an Animal Crossing New Horizons focused one in 2021. Now, going to my personal opinion, I actually think that 12th of September makes a lot of sense. Nintendo usually likes Wednesdays or Thursdays for their Nintendo Directs, so I think that they would have liked this to be on Thursday. But considering that September 11th, which is a Thursday, is also 9/11, it wouldn't look good to American audiences if Nintendo was announcing video games on that day. So because of that, I think this is a rare instance where September 12th, which is a Friday, actually makes a lot of sense. Now real quickly, moving on to where Nintendo Life sourced this info from, we have a post on X from Switchforce. And in the most cryptic way they possibly could have said it, they said, quote, "Nintendo tried to phone in an emergency about the missing Switch 2 games, but they accidentally dialed 912. Now for those of you who might be a bit skeptical, this is clearly a Nintendo Direct because of the way it's worded. They mention, quote, "missing Switch 2 games" and, quote, "dialed 912, which alludes to September 12th. Now the question is, what does Nintendo announce at this Direct? Now the first possibility is of course that it happens to be a general Nintendo Direct, as Nintendo has proven that they really like September to announce games. The important thing to keep in mind, however, is Nintendo is pretty varying on when in September they announce Directs. Any Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday, except for 9/11, always has a good chance of being a Nintendo Direct. But I think more likely in this case, this will be a Super Mario Bros. Themed Direct. Because if you don't already know, Super Mario Bros. Came out in Japan on September 13th, 1985, meaning that's one day before the 40th anniversary of Super Mario Bros. Nintendo did a Mario themed Direct in 2020, and it makes sense for them to do one in the same way in 2025. But anyway guys, that's gonna do it for today's video. Like and subscribe if you find this content helpful, and tell me in the comments how accurate you think that this Nintendo Direct leak is. But anyway, thanks for watching and have a great day.